Here's my feeder that I've just put up in this very small woods, and this is the feeder after 2 weeks. It was almost empty the first week. I filled it up and then it went empty and they chewed their way into it. So since then I have done a quick repair, as you can see here, but this video is shooting it when I filled it up after they chewed their way in. That's my hide where I'm shooting from, and that's literally 25 yards away from the feeder there. Now this is some of the damage that I've just taken a couple of pictures of that I've seen in the woods, and the owner of the woods tells me that this is like deer, but I also know squirrels can do this sort of damage, so let me know if you think this might be squirrels or deer. So into the video. This is the very first squirrel for this feeder. Let's take a closer look at that one. Now, the equipment I'm using or shooting with is the FX Crown MK2 in .22, and I'm shooting Nielsen Specialty Ammo 20.2 grain slugs at 955 feet per second, and there you can see the result. Again, at 25 yards, 20.2 grain Nielsen slug at 955 feet per second. That's producing, I think it was something like 41 foot-pounds or 42 foot-pounds, could even be as much as 47. I don't remember when I chronoed it exactly what we had, but they actually shoot great out of that Crown MK2 with the superior barrel in it. I found that they do work .22 really well. Let's have a closer look at that one. It's instant lights out as soon as I pull the trigger. Here we go again. Now all the squirrels do seem to come down the tree. It's a very thick wood, this, with a lot of canopy and tree cover. And it's actually very dark in the woods. This is quite a really bright morning. Ooh, there he goes. Straight out. I think this one does a bit of a squirrel dance. But yeah, actually in the woods it's very dark, so some of the footage might be a little bit, go a little bit sort of dim. You don't realise how dark it is, the cover of all the trees here, because it's a very, very good bright morning. Take a closer look at this one. So at this point I have lost my shot cam. Battery went flat on it, so from now on it's just scope cam footage. But I think that's the best footage that we want to see. Now if anyone is a little bit squeamish, they might want to look away now. Ooh. Again, he's doing the squirrel breakdowns, but basically that's the effect of him instantly being brain dead and the rest of his body having uncontrollable nerves because his brain is totally gone. So a closer look at that one again. Now you're going to really see the effect of a Nielsen 20.2 grain slug travelling at 955 feet per second, which, like I said, is a little over 40 foot-pound from 25 yards. The effectiveness of this. You can see the immense pressure inside the head here and what it does to his eyes. Ooh, look at that. So as soon as you hear the noise from the gun, it's lights out for him, he's instantly dead. You can see the effect of that slug hitting him. and he has a bounce about, which is the total reaction of the nerves in his body not being controlled. Now this one I think was a poor shot. I think I wasn't quite lined up when I took the shot and he moved at the same time. Let's see if it's if it was this one or it might be the next one up. No, I think it's the next one up you'll see with a poor shot. This fella sits on top of the feeder and tries to keep getting in under the lid. He doesn't know there's a big hole at the bottom where he can help himself. And you can see the damage they've done to the top of the lid there. And I think he's gonna have a go himself. But, hello, there's a big hole at the bottom where you can help yourself. What is he doing? So, as you'll see, I'll soon get fed up with that. Not going to have him chewing on my feeder. Put an end to that. So this must be the one that's a poor shot, as you'll see. But I left this in because you'll see he scampers up the tree and I thought, oh, that's a poor shot. But literally 5 seconds later, after I turned the camera off, there's a big thud as he drops out of the tree, totally dead. So there, up he goes. But literally 5 seconds later, there's a big thud as he falls from the height of the tree, stone dead. This one sped up because he just fidgeted around and around, up and down the tree. So I sped a lot of the footage up, and then I'll cut to the bit where the action is. But you can see his tail's flickering. By now I think they're really getting worried about the number of squirrels that are on the floor when they come to the feeder. Having a good look. But he just wouldn't keep still. So here we go, I got a bit fed up. That was about 6 or 7 minutes or more of him going up and down the tree. So eventually my patience is lost with him, and he presents enough of a shot. There you go. So that's the equipment I've been shooting with today, FX Crown Mark II.